Hey, Young and Restless fans, I hope you're doing good and ready for an explosive episode on Wednesday, March 26, 2025. It's me, Blake, and on this video, we've got some exciting news to share about what's coming up in the drama. So brace yourselves. For what's about to unravel in the storylines, the fascinating dynamic between Sharon and Tracy Abbott needs to be talked about first. Sharon tells Tracy some disturbing news in the next episode, and it could cause a stir in Genoa City. We now know that Alan Laurent, with whom Tracy has been forming a romantic relationship, may not be who he says he is. Maybe Alan's real identity will finally come to light after Sharon's confession. After everything that Tracy has been through, how will this affect her? I find Alan's deceit to be quite pervasive. Many believe he has a connection to the recent abductions of Phyllis and Sharon. In that instance, Tracy's entire reality is going to be flipped on its head. Who is on the fence? Is it possible that Alan is the one plotting these evil deeds? Meanwhile, we see that Claire and Kyle are not exactly being the ones to follow rules. They always manage to create a commotion, whether it's by slipping into restricted places or by causing love turmoil. So, will they have to face some unexpected consequences in the aftermath of what they do? Well, you'll find out soon in this video. And guys, what would their loved ones think of their shenanigans? There is no denying the chemistry between Kyle and Claire, but their tendency to cause chaos could get them into some serious trouble. I'm interested in watching the unfolding of this dynamic. Is their doom coming soon, or are they destined to become the next power couple? When we talk about Phyllis and Sharon, have you seen how their personalities have changed lately? Sharon appears more composed than before, while Phyllis appears more susceptible than before. It's almost as if their personalities have switched places. Phyllis is still trying to get her life back together after her terrifying kidnapping. Her emotional instability, brought on by the trauma, caused her to have a devastating collapse in front of Summer and Nick. Witnessing the downfall of such a resilient character is terrible. Healing from trauma can take many forms, and Phyllis appears to be facing many obstacles along the way. The soap opera industry isn't oblivious to the importance of mental wellness. Please do seek help without delay if you or a loved one are experiencing difficulties. Back to the spoilers. Is the nightmare really over, or is this just a reaction to their horrific experience? While they were in captivity, several fans speculated that Alan, or Martin, their evil twin, may have planned a psychological experiment on them. It's a crazy idea, but in the soap opera universe, anything may happen. Is that something you all find acceptable? Is this change in character only a coping technique, or does it have a scientific basis? All right, now we can move on to Billy and Sally. Despite Sally's familiarity with lying, her interest is piqued when she notices the name Aristotle Dumas flashing on Billy's phone. Is it possible that Billy's enigmatic Paris caller is back? Billy is in a difficult situation since Sally wants to know the truth. I respect Sally's determination in this matter. Relationships thrive on honesty and openness, and Billy isn't helping matters by being evasive. Who is on the fence? Is it correct for Sally to question Billy? Another front is Victor Newman's master plan execution. His past relationship with Aristotle Dumas, an ex-business competitor, is now making headlines. This intricate story becomes even more complicated when Victor decides to capture Lily and Devon. Despite Victor's history of being one step ahead, may Aristotle be hiding something this time? Genoa City's power maneuvers are always surprising. Legend has it that even Victor can be outmaneuvered with his renowned movements. So, what do you think will happen? Is Victor's trap going to catch Aristotle, or will it have a disastrous backfire? Coming back to Kyle and Claire, they'll be letting their hair down and maybe breaking some hearts in the process. I find their rebellious attitude amusing, but I can't help but worry about the potential outcomes. In Genoa City, carelessness frequently results in unanticipated consequences. Let us not lose sight of the other plots brewing in Genoa City as we prepare for these thrilling events. With Nikki and Jack at odds, additional drama is sure to erupt, as Victor Newman is always up to something. In addition, the tension is rising rapidly as Diane maintains her outward appearance and Billy divulges his most recent scheme to Phyllis. Victor makes a shocking disclosure toward the end of the week that hurts his family and everyone else. Unpredictability is nothing new for the Newmans, but this one is sure to cause a stir. Young and the Restless fans are living it up right now. I, for one, look forward to the conclusion of these plots, since the writers are keeping us guessing. I do have one last question for everyone before we wrap off this video. In your opinion, is Alan responsible for Phyllis and Sharon switching places? It is my pleasure to have you here today. Make sure you subscribe, like, and click the bell icon to ensure you never miss an update if you loved this video.